Now we are going to do the windows. Get the windows set up for the house, and then we can do the roof. So, let me see here. First thing we want to do is we do want to create a cube. We kind of want to bring it into this because I kind of want to make it the same size as this because we're going to be using the same color as this, which hopefully these won't look too messed up. We might have to recolor these or whatever. But these right there are going to be the same color as the frame, but they're also going to be shrunken or like smaller. So hopefully they will look fine. But anyways, we're going to come to this. We're going to go to that edit mode, and then we're going to grab this like that because we want it the same width and maybe the same height. And then we'll go to object mode. Turn off X-ray. I'm trying to see where do I want this house to be. This window to be. Shift D. Hold on. Edit, undo, edit, undo. We're going to move these out here. Actually, what I got, that's in there. I'm just going to turn this house invisible for now. Actually, no, I don't want to turn the house invisible because I need to see where the wall is. So we're going to say maybe we'll have the window to right about there maybe. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to set the geometry to or origin to geometry. Shift D, rotate on the Y 90 degrees. Put snapping on. We're going to snap it up here. We're going to snap it there. Shift D. We're going to snap this down here. And Shift D. We're going to snap this over here. You go to grab all of these, go to edit mode. Actually, I'll resize that here when I combine them all together. I want to see what size the window is going to be. Let's see here. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Go back to edit, undo. I think we're going to do it. Maybe we're going to grab this piece right here. If I can grab it, turn off snapping. We'll do it maybe right about there. There. How do I want to do this? What do I want to do? I'm going to grab all four of these. We're going to scoot them down a little bit to right about there. I'm debating if I just want to do this like a double window type thing. I can do that. I can do Shift D on those. Bring it over like that. Put snapping back on. Do that. But I also want to come over here. I'm gonna put on let me me see here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and delete all these real quick. I'm going to grab this, and we're going to do shift on the Y. Put that right there. Shift D. Rotate on Y 90 degrees. Snap it there. Shift D. Snap it up here. I think I still want it a little bit skinnier. Scale on the Y. Scale on the Y, a little bit skinnier. Okay, so we want it a little bit bigger than the actual wall. So let's turn the ceiling off. Is the ceiling on or off? The ceiling's on. Scale it on the Y. A tad. There you go. We'll probably make it a little bit bigger. Scale on the Y a little bit more. Alright, there you go. And then we're going to take the carver. We'll do the wall carver. Bring this over. Bring it down. Put on snapping. I'm going to snap it right there. Actually, let me see, where's that at? That goes up to there, up to there. There, there. Okay, yeah. So we'll snap it right there. Now we're going to go ahead and do a boolean. And grab that. Apply. We'll turn the wall carver off. Then we're going to hit Shift D. And bring that over like that. And then we can grab this, this, and this, and do Shift D again, and bring it over like that. But then again, that window might be too big. For the back. I'm debating. Do I want to do it like this? I can do the front windows like this. I can highlight this, 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 and this. Shift D. Bring this over here like this. Shift D. Rotate on the Z 90 degrees. Bring it out here. Turn snapping off. Bring it to right about there in the middle. Okay, that looks good. Then we can do Shift D and bring this over here. and then Shift D. And I'm going to rotate this on the Z 90 degrees. I'm going to bring this up here. Right there. We'll bring it over to right about there. Do that, grab that, that, and delete. There you go. And then we can also grab this, this, and this. Shift D. Bring this directly over here like this. And there is a window for the bedroom. Okay. So I might end up redoing these windows, not redoing them, but reduplicating them so I just kind of see how it would all look. But it looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and go to the wall carver. Grab the wall carver. Not the wall carver. Window carver. Where's the window carver at? We'll go to the side right there. I'm going to move this over to snapping on, edit mode, make sure it's on X-ray. We want to bring this all the way over there, this all the way up there, this all the way down there, and this all the way over there. Okay, now we're going to highlight all of those, Shift D, and we're going to move this over to that. Go to object mode, grab this, add a boolean, hopefully this works. We're going to do the window carver, turn it off, and it worked. Alright, so now we got these windows set up. I think that is everything for that window. I don't really think we do anything else. And the cool thing is you can do any type of windows you want. This is actually a whole different type of window that I did on the last house. But you can be creative with Blender and you can pretty much do whatever the hell you want to do, which is awesome. I love Blender, even though the navigation pisses me off and sometimes some of the stuff pisses me off. But other than that, Blender is amazing. Window cover, edit mode. I'm going to go rotate on the Z 90 degrees. I'm going to turn off snapping, bring it out to right about there, go to this side, turn snapping back on, put it right there. Go back to object mode, grab this, do a boolean, grab the window carver, and there is our other window. Go to apply the boolean, come back over here, grab the window carver again, this time turn snapping up again, highlight the window carver, should go to edit mode, grab this, and bring this all the way over to this, right there like so. Make sure it's on the window precisely. Go back to object mode, grab this wall, go to boolean, grab the window carver, and there you go. We almost got all the windows. We need 2 more windows, which we need to go and grab the window cover again. So go back, turn the window cover back on, grab the window cover, go to edit mode. I was having a brain block for a second there. Rotate on the Z 90 degrees, bring it up to the wall. Go back over this way, go to snapping. Let it snap on. There's too much stuff there to snap. There you go. Snap on that wall. Now grab this and snap onto that. And then we're going to actually just duplicate this again. Instead of bringing that one over, we'll just duplicate this again, and we'll bring this over and snap it to that one. Then we'll go to Object. We'll grab this, add a Boolean, and we'll grab the wall window cover. Turn the window cover off. Just make sure, and there you go. Go to Apply. And why did I not apply this one? No, I didn't. God damn it. Alright, we're just going to come over here, turn the window cover back on. I'm going to grab that, go to edit mode, grab this, oops, grab that. I'm going to scoot this all the way over like so. Go back to object mode, turn the window cover off. Oh, dang it. You know what? I need a double boolean for that. I forgot about that. I go back to this. Turn the window cover back on. Grab that. Go to edit mode. Go to Shift D. And then bring this one over there. Like so. Go back to object mode. Turn window cover off. And then go to this one and apply. There you go. So everything worked out pretty good. Now we have windows in our house. But right now, they're just empty windows. We want to actually make it to where there's glass. Well, one thing we want to do those, I don't know, should I go and recopy all these, or should I go ahead and just color them all? Well, I might just recopy them. I'm going to go ahead and do... Let me see. Well, maybe I'll just go ahead and go and color them all. So I don't get, so the size doesn't go off somehow. Cause sometimes that happens to me where you move stuff around and the size will go off. So I'll just kind of recolor them. Okay. I'm gonna go and do that now. Go and add this, and this. Control. Actually, you know what I could do? Go to this. Go to color. I'm gonna add the frame. And then I'm going to do this, and this. And then this. Control J, and there you go. Now it's all frame colored. Could probably make the frame a little bit thicker. Oh well. But there you go. There's that frame. And I can do the same for these. And with they're all window frames, I could just combine them all together. I want to combine the walls together yet, just in case I need to redo them. Then Control J. It all go into the frame. Control J. Frame. Window. Frame. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do a little texture testing real quick too. So I'm texture testing the wall. I'm trying to do texture testing throughout the game, throughout the project. Go ahead and export FBX. So then we can get rid of this, delete that, and we're going to bring a small house in. Kind of think we did better with this house than we did in the last one. Let's go do some texture testing. I'm just going to use the brick on everything except for the glass. Glass there. We're going to go and put the brick on. We don't really need to worry about the metal. Interior walls, I want to make sure look good. Frame, I want to make sure it looks good. Exterior walls. Door doesn't really matter. Bedroom wall and bathroom wall. Okay, the frame will look good with some other kind of wood on it. But the reason why it's like that is because it's so cramped, because it's smaller than these. So we'll probably end up putting a different, well, of course there'll be a different kind of material on the actual frame. But I just want to see if it looks even. Or let me see here. I'm trying to see. I'm debating if I want to I'm gonna go ahead and mess around with that texture for a minute and see what it looks like. When I do, I'll say 10 and 5. Yeah, see, it does look good when it gets resized a little bit differently. I'm debating what I want to do with the windows. If I want to keep these right there, if I want to bring these down. I think I might just leave it like that. Then they'll have a little pole here that kind of cuts it off. I think I'll leave it like that. Hopefully it'll look good when I bring in another texture. So I'm going to bring another type of wood texture for the frames. But everything else looks good. Oops, let me do that. Let's go ahead and go back to the game. And go to add a cube. And we're going to bring it up. Go to edit, bring it down, grab that side, bring it over, grab that side, bring it over, go back to object, bring this down there, go to edit mode, grab this, so I think I want the windows to be a little bit skinnier. So go to scale on the Y. Let's go. I need to go change the origin to geometry. Scale on the Y. Bring it down 0.5, maybe half. Okay, I do like that. Okay, now we got that. Now we're going to go ahead and shift D. Bring that one over to that. Shift D. Over that. Shift D. And then over that. I got an itch. Alright, now Shift D. Rotate on the Z 90 degrees. Snap that there. Zoom in. I go overhead view. Take off. Snapping. Try to put this in the center as much as possible. Okay. I go to this view, Shift D, scoot it over, put snapping back on. Then we're going to copy both of these, Shift D. Turn snapping off. Okay, then we're going to grab this, Shift D, rotate it on the Z 90 degrees, back to the back window, put snapping back on. Go to overhead view, get it in the right spot if you can, as soon as possible. Now one more window, Shift D, and you put snapping back on, and then bring it over there. Now we got a window. We can go to that right there. Go to color. We'll go ahead and add. Where's it at? Don't I have a window? Glass. So glass, and now we got that colored glass. Now we're going to highlight that, that, and that, that, and that, that, and that. And then Control J, and there you go. Now we have our windows with the window frame all set up. Trying to think if there is anything else we need to do, because now I think we're pretty much ready to go on to the roof. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick, I'm going to save it. We're going to do a quick little export test, a little test again, a little size test. Export it out. Go back to Unity. We're going to delete this. And then we're going to come back up here and bring the house back in. And take a look at, oh, I'll put the glass on first. Then come over to the small house. Put the glass on the glass. Apply. Is that collision on? Yeah, okay. The frame. A window frame. Our window looks nice. So I think we actually sized it better this game too, because in the other game it's kind of hard to look at the window because I think the window looks kind of tall. There's the window. The bathroom looks nice. You got the bedroom with a window. And a window in the hallway. Alright, I think this house is looking really good. We're almost done now. We just need to do the roof, and then we can go get some actual textures and texture the whole entire house and make it look really nice. Now the roof is the main part that I'm going to need to test the texture on, because like I was saying at the beginning of this series, the roof that goes up like this in a little diagonal shape to kind of fit the roof, this roof slant up there, whatever. The texture looked off, and I didn't like the way it looked, because it was just like, it was like 3 different textures in one. If you watch the video, you'd see, but I did not like that, and it should not have looked like that. So we're going to do something differently this time, and I'm going to keep on texture testing it before I finalize it, so I can fix the texture to make it look nice and not like crap. But anyways, I think that's all we're going to do for this clip, and I will see you on the next clip.